What's up everybody, Adrian here, back with another video, and today I'm going to give you a great writing tip about how to instantly create a villain for your movie. Now, every great movie has a great villain, and you might not have time to flesh out an entire villain over an entire 2-hour movie. Here's the fastest way I have learned in only 2 simple steps. So step number 1, you can introduce any type of villain you want. So how do you introduce him? You can make him look big and scary and menacing, and obviously he can look strong physically. Instantly when someone looks at him, they don't want to mess with him. You can have him be very intimidating towards people. He can push them around, he can beat them up, he can even kill them. Now he doesn't even have to talk. You can have him say menacing dialogue to emphasize that he is the villain, but ultimately he can be like a Michael Myers or a Jason, and he doesn't even have to say a word, and he can still be the scariest thing on screen. Now you can flesh him out through the entire movie and then have him continue on to the sequel, and then you could do step number 2 then, or he could just have a really short scene and just be like a stepping stone for your true main villain. So once you establish your mini villain, so to speak, step number 2, you have a new villain show up. Now the second villain can look bigger, stronger, scarier, even more menacing, and you instantly have the bigger, stronger villain push that mini villain around like he's a rag doll. You could beat him up, you could just give him a dirty look, and instantly the first villain pisses his pants. You could even have the second villain kill that mini villain, and instantly you have yourself a bigger, badder villain in seconds. And all the other characters in the movie instantly look at the bigger, badder villain and be like, oh my god, he just destroyed this first villain who we thought was big, strong, and scary, but he was nothing compared to this new villain. Now here's the second option. The second villain doesn't have to be bigger and stronger and more menacing. He could just look like a regular guy, but he still has to be able to beat up that first villain. He could be smaller and normal looking, but let's say he's a better fighter, he's faster, he has better moves, or he could defeat the first villain mentally. Maybe he's smarter and he defeats the first villain by outsmarting him. And here's a bonus tip. You could start out as the mini villain, have like a gang with multiple villains, and then all of a sudden have this bigger, badder, more scarier second villain show up, and he just beats the crap out of all those first villains like they're nothing. He could Jason Bourne the shit out of them, or Jack Ryan the shit out of them, and no one saw that coming. You could have the second villain be smaller, not look as stronger, but still beat the crap out of that mini villain gang. And just by doing that, he instantly becomes the bigger, badder villain. So I hope this tip helps you when you write your next villain. So thanks for watching. Until next time, see you next video.